What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rambling Garage. We're going to take a look at the Aermacchi Z90 finally. Again, we finally got some parts in here. As most of you guys know, there are postal service issues going on with COVID and the high demands, or I don't know, whatever the deal was there. But we have parts in, we have stuff painted, we have stuff cleaned up. We're going to make some progress on this. I don't know how far we're going to get in this video. I want to get this out for you guys on Monday. But we're going to get as far as we can. The plan here is to get the transmission case side cover on. We're going to fill that up with the two-stroke oil, which is what this actually calls for trans fluid, which is kind of weird, but it is what it calls for. So we'll get that put on. We're going to replace the bushing around the drive gear on the other side, the bushing, grommet, whatever it's called. We have parts in for all of that. We're going to fill it up, make sure that we don't have any oil leaking into the crankcase, and then we're going to make sure we don't have any oil leaking elsewhere. There was only one oil leak that I was able to find, and I think we took care of it. So we did get new rings in. Let's flip around and take a look. Here you can see in the transmission that thing is very clean. If we rotate this around, we did some cleanup over here. It's not perfect, but it's just going to get dirty again. So I just wanted to make sure that we have all of our mating surfaces here clean, primarily so we don't get anything flinging into the spark area here. So that's that. The case is clean with the exception of down there. I'm probably going to clean that when that's on the bike. It might just be a little easier because it's kind of awkward. What else? I think that's kind of it. We did paint down here. I can't remember what I told you guys last, but we did use bed liner to paint these. We'll probably do some wrinkle-coated black powder coating in the future. So those are all ready. What else? We painted these guys. The head looks nice. The cylinder itself looks nice. I was just playing with the brake cleaner. We did get the correct rings in. If we take a look at those, if it'll focus, those are the correct for the Aermacchi. We do have to trim those up. I do have a little tool here, which will make that super easy. We'll get those trimmed. We'll get those ready to go on the piston itself. They do only go on one way in a two-stroke. It might be kind of hard to show, but they do have little pins you can see right above my thumb there. And that is where the ring ends go.
6 months later!
All right, guys, we are back. We had a little progress. I will show you guys what we've done here. I think we're about ready to put everything together and get ready to put the motor back in the bike, which is pretty exciting. I want to get this thing done, running, out of the garage, so I can keep working on other things. So let's take a look right away. First things first, I did, in the cylinder, I did gap the rings. I did file fit them. They didn't take a whole lot, but they are gap 2.013, both of them. Spec calls for 0.008 to 2.015, I believe. So we're on the upper end of that, but still within spec. So we're all good to go there. I did clean off the bottom for the gasket mounting surface, and we're probably going to just clean it up or put a little RTV on there, just a tiny, tiny amount, just to make sure it seals up, because we didn't machine any of this. We didn't tank any of it, if you recall. Also, we did top this off. We put the side cover on, and we topped it off with about, 20 ounces of fluid, I think it called for. So yeah, we put about 20 ounces of fluid in there, and my main concern was that down there, we did not have any fluid coming through that main gasket that we did not replace. And let me see if I can get a flashlight to show you guys. Hopefully this works. But looking down in there, you can see it is very dry. There are no issues there. So we're ready in that regard to put everything together. I want to do a little cleanup. We do have a little bit of stuff that fell in there, but not too bad. So we're going to put this back up on the desk. We're going to clean that out, and then we'll get the cylinder on there and ready to get back on the bike. All right, guys. So that took a little bit of time. That's my first time putting in the two-stroke pistons in the cylinder with the grooves in the piston like that, so it took a little getting used to, but we do have that. They're both in there, and we are looking pretty good, I think. So we'll put some ATF down there and everything to make sure that we have some startup lube and all that. We did get the bike out over here. I'm gonna work on putting the motor in there, and the goal for this video today is just going to be getting the motor sitting in there, and then in the next video we're going to work on getting it started up. So that being said, we got a little cleaning up to do, and then we're going to put the motor in. Alright, I got a pack of these Grant washable cleaning whatever 50 pack. They're terrible. I did use one there. They're just rough towels. But we got that pretty much all cleaned up, or cleaned up as well as we want to. Use the Milwaukee M18 back in there. That thing is awesome if you want to try it out. So we're going to get the motor set in here, and we will go from there. Alright guys, I know what you're thinking. The only reason I went in, because of flip-flops. I agree. It's in there. It is not secured in there, and I kind of just set the side cover on. We're waiting on a spacer for the drive gear. The one I have, if we look over here, is in decent shape, and I could probably sand that down, but a new one's like $5. So I just ordered another one today. That will be on the way. Sit back and take a look at that thing. I like the paint scheme. We can call it that. Uh-oh, I'm gonna touch that up. Just kidding. I don't know that I care that much about it, but it's gonna look good, I think. We do obviously have to put the carburetor back on there. I'm gonna go through the carb one more time and get a new float needle in there. The chain we have been soaking in degreaser, and is over here. And it's in pretty good shape, so we'll see how it holds up for us. So we have a number of things that we'll be doing in the next video. We gotta put the wiring back together, figure out how I'm going to do that. We obviously need a head gasket on there. I'm trying to think what else. I think we've kind of hit on just about everything. Got a new plug in there. We'll do the carb again. We'll probably start it up without a chain on it even, and just see how it does. So there you have it, guys. We got the motor back in this thing. I'm very excited for that. I've been waiting to have the motor back in this thing for a while. It'll clear up some of my space. One thing I forgot to mention, we're going to send out the exhaust to get hot tanked, and we're going to paint that a factory flat black high temp. And then we're also going to be taking a look at all the chrome and stuff on this bike here shortly. We'll show you guys how we're going to clean that up with some of the aluminum stuff. I think the fenders are actually aluminum, so we won't be steel wooling those, but the chrome, we're going to try out some steel wool methods, and we'll take you guys along with us for that. So that's kind of it for this video, guys. I know I didn't show you guys a whole lot. I was just trying to get it done. I want to get this thing finished and ready for spring and get it off so I can get tires put on it and all that. There's so many little odds and ends. But yeah, we will be riding this around in spring. I will be putting this up for sale in spring for a price that I'm comfortable selling it for, not a price that I'm comfortable giving it away for. If I keep it, I keep it. I'm not too concerned about getting rid of this thing. It's kind of cool. So we will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully have a startup at that point, or at least an attempt at a startup. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope it runs well. We should have some good compression finally, and be able to move forward. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then.